Hello everybody, Nate here from Preparation 101. Today, I'm just out here in the woods with Ochiko Bushcraft. We're hiking around some old logging roads, just checking out some hillsides we haven't been up yet, and he's actually started a little bushcraft camp out here that he's kind of showing me. So if you hear some woodworking being done in the background, that's what it is. But I've decided it's about lunchtime for me. So I was going to show you guys an item that I've seen some videos of that were kind of giving it a bad rap, and this is something that I think is really cool and useful, especially for the type of area that I live in, where through the summer months you can't have fires. You're not allowed to have any kind of a fire that can't be turned off with a valve. So this is something that I like. I think it's pretty cool. It's called the Hydroheat Flameless Cooker, and what this is, pull it apart and show you. So you've got this container here, this plastic container that latches down. There's a nice seal in the lid. It's got this little sleeve here to help hold in the heat, and you can see the bottom is clear. So let's take the lid off. There you can see that rubber seal going around. This is what I'm going to be having for lunch here. And inside, you've got a stainless steel bowl, and you have your heating pack. So what you'll do is, this works a lot similar to a MRE heater, where you'll open this package here. You'll drop this heater pack down in the bottom, and the directions say to add half a cup of water. Add half a cup of water to that, and it'll start getting hot. And that water that starts getting hot below is going to boil and steam, heating up your container. Now, what I've seen is some people say that this it doesn't get hot enough in here to boil water, so it can't cook these. Well, you don't need boiling water to rehydrate your food. The boiling water inside of this pouch, basically, it'll rehydrate your food, and once your food's rehydrated, it'll still be warm enough to be a good hot meal by that time. But this right here is going to stay hot for, I believe, 15 to 20 minutes. So your food's going to get hydrated, and it's going to be pretty darn hot when it's done. So I'm going to have to kind of guess on my half a cup. The smallest line here is 16 ounces, which would be 2 cups, which will be perfect for my macaroni and cheese. You guys hear that? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. See if I can put this on without getting burned now. And once I get this lid on here, you'll see some steam vents. So the top part, that dish seals tightly to this lid here, but the bottom part still has vents that the steam can escape through, which you guys will see start happening here in a few minutes. Then we'll just let it go for 15-20 minutes or so. It is a little bit time consuming, but still it's nice and easy. It's something you can just start, come back, stir it every once in a while, and do whatever it was you were doing. Don't know if that's showing up, but it's really steaming out right here now. It's been on about 4 minutes. You know, it takes a little bit of time to get hot, but just every About every 5 minutes or so, I'll stir my food up. Just pop the lid off. Give it a little stir so it's getting hydrated evenly. Got all the chunks of sauce broken up in there. So I'm sure some of you might be concerned with the amount of space something like this would take up in your kit. But for me, it's just a seasonal carry item. Something I only carry during the summer months because the rest of the time I'm using my stainless steel cookware over the fire. And this doesn't take up really any space for me because in the summertime I'm already packing a little bit lighter. I don't have the extra blankets and extra winter gloves, things like that in my pack. So it opens up plenty of space for me to carry this during the summer months. And you can eat right out of it. All you need is your silverware. So that's the only dish that you actually need to bring with you. You don't need any other cookware if you're going to go out and use something like this. It's coming along nicely. I think about another 5 minutes. And it'll be nice and cooked through. It's been cooking about 20 minutes now. Let's see how it's doing. It's nice and creamy, that's for sure. Let's see if the noodles are good and soft. Pretty close. So there is two drawbacks I see to this compared to the traditional style of cooking your food. And one of the drawbacks would be the price. Every time you use this, those little pouches that provide the heat are a one-time use, and it's about $1.50, maybe between $1.50 and $2 per pack. So it's a little extra bit of cost each time you use it. The only other downside to this I see is rather than just boiling water in your stainless steel cup and then pouring it into the Mountain House bag, you have to eat out of a bowl, so you do have a dish to do. But one thing that I think is a plus if you're just out having one meal with this setup is once you close it all up with that lid when you're done eating, you can just stick it in your pack and not have to worry about it leaking out onto anything. So you don't have to do dishes until you get home anyways. Alright, I think we're about ready. So it's been on for 22 minutes. I think our heater's died out as well. So this is the max cook time we're going to get anyways. So if that's not too hot, I'm going to pull the bowl out. Dump that there for it to die down, and then I'll throw it in my garbage bag and take it home. Now I can use the plastic container for insulation in my bowl, so it's not so hot on my lap. And then now we have one more thing before she's ready to go. Pepper. Gotta have pepper on your mac and cheese. Oh, that's still hot. Oh man, yep, good and hot. Nice and soft. Well cooked macaroni and cheese out here in the middle of nowhere. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything coming up in the future. And if you'd like to show your support for Preparation 101 in other ways, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.